we're going to jump right in. Today I am talking about social media monetization. Let's be clear, this is not a how to make money using social media, because I'm not really making a lot of money. This is more of a, let me tell you what my experience has been. Let me tell you some of the things I wish people had been talking about when I first started this account. Let me tell you specific numbers for different methods of earning on social media, all of those things. Let's start with a little bit about me and my account. My account is 2.5 years old. I originally started it in May of 2020 during the pandemic as just a way to connect to other gardeners, to learn things, and an outlet for building our garden shed. It has evolved. So the original purpose of this account was never intended to make money, but this account has grown into something I could not have imagined at the time. And now that I'm in the place where I am, which is 2.5 years in, over 100,000 followers on Instagram, it is a vehicle in which I can choose to make either active or passive income. And I have put a lot of work into this account, and I am not going to say no to making money for doing things I'm already doing that I'm comfortable with, for talking about brands and products that I already use that I've spent my own money on. All right, that being said, here's what you can expect from this live. I'm going to talk about the different social media platforms that most people use to make money. I'm going to talk about contracts that companies might ask you to sign, non-disclosure agreements, affiliate marketing. That's very murky. Specific numbers, exactly how much money I have made in the last year and which avenues I made it in. And on that note, let's start with Instagram. Instagram will pay creators, influencers, whatever you want to call it. I like to use the word creator. Instagram will pay creators for things like how many times your reel is shown to people. So they do things called bonuses. Right now there's one called a Reels Play bonus. And I'm going to put a picture up on the screen so you can see what that looks like if it is offered to you. The criteria is unclear. Okay, Instagram does not tell you how to become eligible for this, but they do say you have to be a public account. You can't be private, and you have to be a professional account, and I either choose creator or business. So here you can see mine. What it's showing you is I have the potential to earn $8,500. There are 5 days left in my earning period to earn that amount. To do that, gosh, it used to show you, maybe my picture's in the way and I can't move it. Okay, it'll show you how many views you need to get that $8,500. And for me, it's something like 9.8 million. You can see I've already got 528,000 views on, looks like 46 reels. So in the 30 days they've given me so far, I've posted 46 reels. I think they allow you 120. Those reels have had 528,000 plays, so nowhere near the 9.8 million Instagram is telling me I should get. And I've earned $150 for the month of December. I've got 5 days left to earn. I think the highest I could hope to get on a given month without a reel going viral, and I consider viral like 1 million views or more, is around $200. So it's not a ton. Let me get rid of the picture. Okay, so there's bonuses, and then sometimes Instagram will do unique bonuses. I think people recently were given the opportunity to, if you post 5 reels in the next however many days, you'll get $50. I just got one where it said, if you do a year-end 2022 recap reel in the next however many days using one of our templates, you'll get $10. So Instagram does these bonuses that you can get paid. They also offer badges when you're doing lives, and it's like a way to tip creators for the information that they're sharing, the entertainment they're providing. It's like a tip. Thank you, Brian, for just buying me a badge and demonstrating that very point. Instagram goes ahead and takes out like the taxes. So if you buy like a $1 badge, you end up getting like, I don't know, 70 something cents. It's weird. And then the last way that you can earn money on Instagram is subscriptions. I have been offered that. Again, Instagram does not tell you who they're going to offer it to and who they won't, what the criteria is. It is where you can charge between, I think it's 99 cents and $99 a month for people to get content that's only for your subscribers. All right, so those are the ways you can earn on Instagram. Let's look at how much money I earned on Instagram in 2022. All right, for the year 2022, on Instagram, just from badges and bonuses, so not the subscription feature, I'm not using that, I earned $4,073.70. I'll take it. I mean, can't quit my day job, but $4,000 can buy a lot of fun things for the garden. And I kind of like this method of earning money, and I hope it doesn't go away because I'm already putting out reels. So I'm not doing anything above and beyond what I'm already doing. People who are consuming it are not paying for it. Instagram is paying me. I feel better about taking Instagram's money. So there's that. There's Instagram. Let's quickly touch on a couple other platforms that people use to monetize. TikTok. I am not monetizing on TikTok. Other people are. The criteria is you have to have 10,000 non-purchased followers and 100,000 views in the last 30 days before applying. So I do not qualify for the TikTok Creator Fund. I only have 4,300 followers on TikTok. And that's another thing. Like, you can have 100,000 followers on Instagram. It doesn't translate over to other platforms like that. You have to put the work in, and I have not put the work in. And then in terms of what can you earn on TikTok, I don't know because I'm not earning on TikTok, but Lindy from Small Town Garden Life recently shared that in an entire year, she's got 21,000 followers on TikTok, she earned $15. So I don't know. Some other websites I've seen say you can earn between 2 and 4 cents per 1,000 views. And that means you'd need to hit 1 million views on something to get 20 to 40 bucks. Okay, Facebook, I think you can earn on Facebook. I'm not doing it because I don't go there with me, Facebook. YouTube, I am not earning on YouTube because the criteria is 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours within a certain amount of time. I think I have 260 followers on YouTube, but I have heard that that is the place to be on social media to make actual money. I read it's $18 per 1,000 views, and the way that works is they show ads on your videos, and I guess you get a cut or they pay you for that. All right, if you have a blog, you can have advertisements on your blog. So I enabled Google AdSense on my blog, and I have made $2.02 all year. Admittedly, I don't really know what I'm doing there, but may not be the way to make money. I like looking at this because if you are going to do anything other than just be a complete wet noodle and attempt to make some money on your account, it's nice to see where the majority of it is coming from so that if you are putting some effort in, you can figure out where you get the biggest bang for your buck. Right now, I'm getting the biggest bang for my buck from Instagram. So it behooves me to put out reels that hopefully people in the gardening community are interested in and want to watch, and then Instagram will pay me for that. So that is where I probably will focus the majority of my monetization efforts. All right, let's go back to where I've made money. Okay, so we talked about Instagram. Amazon storefront. Again, Amazon doesn't tell you the criteria that you need to be able to have a storefront. They also don't pay you much. It is pennies on the dollar. Sometimes it is half pennies on the dollar. In the year 2022, by having an Amazon storefront, and so when people see me using something and they say, what is that? How do I buy that? I send them a link from my Amazon storefront, and then if they purchase it using that link, instead of then later taking a snapshot, logging in under their account and purchasing it, I will get pennies. I made $434 with my Amazon storefront. This takes more work than you think. You have to keep it up to date because things go in and out of stock or are discontinued on Amazon. So you have to have maintenance with your storefront. Additionally, people don't just automatically go there and look. Some do. The majority of people want the link sent directly to them. So you are constantly leaving direct messages or comments on your phone, going to Amazon, finding the link that those people want, then going back and copying and pasting and sending it to them, and then hoping that they use it so that you're rewarded for that effort. Because if 50 people a day ask you for a link, it takes time. It adds up. All right. Let's move on to affiliate marketing, because this is very confusing. A lot of times when you are on social media, you will see people offer you a discount code that incorporates their social media handle, right? EverHopeful10, EverHopeful15, and usually it's part of their name and the discount you get off. And you as a consumer can use that code and get a discount on that product. A lot of times that code is linked to some type of software where the company can see that, wow, we sold 100 boxes this month. 80 of them were from the EverHopeful Gardener sending people our way. The company pays you a percentage when people use your code. So for the Forever Garden Beds, I am in an affiliate relationship with them. They sent them to me for free. I tried them out. I decided I liked them. And now when I talk about them, I can give people a code for a % off. And that code also lets the company know that I'm the one that sent that person to them. And then the company pays me 7%, something like that. Okay. It's not a ton of money, but in the year 2022, from people purchasing Forever Garden Beds through my code or my link, they'll also give you a URL, a link that you can send people. I made $1,089. So that, again, not good. I mean, that's worth the effort of sharing a code, sharing the link. Not bad. Okay. The problem is there are other companies where you talk about them and they realize you're talking about them, and then they offer you a discount code for your followers, but you get nothing. So Pine Tree Garden Seeds, I have used them for years. I spend all my own money there. I am not in an affiliate relationship with them, but they did give me a code to share with my followers for people to get a discount, but I get nothing from that. So that's where it gets a little confusing. You think if someone's offering you a code with a discount that person's getting a kickback. It's not always the case. Other affiliates that I am currently working with are Bootstrap Farmer, MI Gardener, Stark Brothers, and Botanical Interests. So there are websites on the internet. I'll give you a couple, okay? And they are like affiliate hubs. You can go there, you can apply, put your information in, your social media information, and then you can search the companies that are working with that hub and see what % they offer, and then apply to be an affiliate. So you're never actually conversing with the company, but you are able to get links that you can supply people, and then you'll earn money on those links. All right, shareasale.com is one. And on that website, you'll find companies like Stark Brothers, Botanical Interests. You get 15%. So if someone uses your code that you get from this affiliate hub for Botanical Interests and makes a purchase, you get paid 15% of that purchase. High Mowing Seeds, Park Seed Company. Okay, so a lot of these are companies that we all love and use, and if you're talking about starting seeds in February and the majority of your seeds are from Park Seed, why not pop up a story with a link to purchase Park Seeds that you get from an affiliate hub, and then you get paid. Ascend, ASCEND, Ascend is another one. That one has Eden Brothers, Territorial Seed, Tractor Supply Company, True Leaf Market. So I've been doing a lot of microgreens and using True Leaf Market seeds. I've never conversed with the company, But when I talk about it and I provide a link, I'm using it from an affiliate hub and I am getting paid for it. And I haven't received a payout yet. So my spreadsheet is only money I have received, not earned, because a lot of times the affiliate hubs, they will not pay out until you hit like $100. Like there has to be a minimum threshold before they'll pay you out. So I don't have anything listed for Territorial. There's another one called Avant Link, A-V-A-N-T Link, Avant Link. And that one has bare bones. Have you guys seen the Bare Bones Outdoor Living? I have their garden scissors, which I love. I've never earned any money from that, but there you go. So let's see, Stark Brothers, I have earned $14. Botanical Interests, $22. M.I. Gardener, $7. Bootstrap Farmer, I've earned $136. All right, so in all, totaling up all the affiliate partnerships I've got going, I have earned in 2022 $1,287.70. Okay, let's look at what an affiliate partnership might look like, because it can look really different. That's not what I want. All right, so as your account grows, you will have people reach out to you asking you to be an affiliate, or you can go to these affiliate hubs and just sign up and apply and never have to have a conversation with anyone. But not everybody is on an affiliate hub. So maybe there's a company you want to work with that you talk about a lot, and you could be getting paid when people make a purchase from hearing it from you. Okay, I love this one. All right, so a long time ago, I was sent a garden kneeler and I liked it. So I talked about it. And at one point I was having so many people ask me about it because they would see it in the background or I'd be using it in my reels. People were asking me about it all the time. I reached out to the company and said, hey, I'm having a lot of people ask about this. Do you ever offer an affiliate program and a discount code for my followers? And I received this email back. We're excited to share with you our affiliate brand ambassador program. Read the guidelines below. All right. You can earn, just by promoting the products that you truly love, you'll earn a 15% commission on every sale that you generate using a discount code. Okay. Look at the guidelines below. All right. Look at these requirements. Fill out the form and download the contract. This is the only company that's ever asked me to do a contract. So I look at the contract and, okay, they're calling me a brand ambassador. I shall deliver the agreed upon number of posts and other relevant content. And that my efforts will conform with the instructions from this company. I agree to create original content and get approval from this company before publishing it. So I have to have someone like make sure like they like what I'm going to post. Okay. And then anything that I make about this product will be able to be used by the company on their YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Pinterest. I may be required to incorporate hashtags, links, titles, other information. I'm giving them a non-exclusive, royalty-free license and right to feature all this content however the company wants. And they will own the full and complete copyright to the uploaded media that I have made. And mind you, they're not paying me for any of this. If I drive their sales by following all of this, I'll get paid 15%. Okay. But then at the bottom, compensation, earn 10% commission on every sale, whereas up above it said 15. So is it 15? Is it 10? But these are all red flags, okay? You should not have to sign a contract to be an affiliate. Like, you're not getting paid big bucks. Let's look at that. Okay, say they pay the 10% that they list at the bottom. All right, the product costs $84. I would have at the 10% commission, I would make $8.50 for every one sold. So I would need 12 people to buy them just to make $100. And meanwhile, I am giving away all the rights to my content. I am following their instructions, posting what they want. Even if they paid 15%, I would need 8 people to buy it with my code to make $100. So, people, if you haven't had a lot of interaction with affiliate programs, you might think this is normal. This is not normal. I wrote back, I read over everything you sent. I'm not comfortable signing a contract for an affiliate relationship. I don't have contracts with the other brands with whom I have affiliate relationships. When I talk about the product in a natural, organic way, like when I talked and demoed the garden kneeler in my live on Monday, then I would like to be able to offer my followers an affiliate link and or discount code that would in turn give me a % of the product profit. If if the company would like to enter into that type of mutually beneficial relationship, please let me know. And they wrote back, we'd love to work with you. However, if you won't be able to sign the contract, we will have to politely pass since our current brand ambassadors have signed and fully agreed to our terms based on the contract. So therein lies the rub with a lot of social media monetization. If the majority of people out there are giving stuff away for free, are not pushing back on weird wording, are letting the companies have the upper hand and just really take advantage of us, it's not going to change. So it's going to take a lot of people saying things like I've been saying, like pushing back with companies saying like, this doesn't feel right. This does not seem fair or equitable, for them to realize they can't keep doing this. Okay, so obviously I said no to that one. Here's another one. Okay, this one, oh, I don't know if it Okay, so they wanted to offer a collaboration. Oh, it didn't transfer over. I'll just tell the story. Okay, so I had another company reach out to talk about it. They called it a collaboration. So when I said, hey, yeah, I'd be interested in trying it, and if I like it, I'll send you my rate kit, my media kit, how much I charge for a post, for a reel. They sent me the product, and then I sent them my rate kit, and they're like, oh, this would be an unpaid collaboration. Okay, so I said no, I don't do that. And then they offered an affiliate program, and I'm still evaluating the product, and if I like it, then I might enter into the affiliate program. But that's just another case of like a back and forth. So that's just an example of some of the affiliate stuff. Okay. Now, a lot of times you'll get something like this. Hey, we like your Instagram content. We would love to collaborate with you on promotional activity for a product. We will be waiting for your quick response. I don't even bother with these. They haven't told me what the product is, what the company is. It's not written, like English is their first language, and it just doesn't even seem like anything I want to waste my time on. All right, now, did I go through? All right, let's talk about a little bit, before we go to paid promotions, let me tell you, okay, the total I earned in 2022, so the grand total was $6,469.81. Okay, I would not call it passive income because this did require some effort. However, I was not doing any paid promotions. I was not producing content for brands. I wasn't having deliverables. This was all on my own terms. So I was participating in Instagram bonuses if I felt like it. I was sending people Amazon storefront links if they asked for it, if I felt like it, right? The affiliate marketing is if I was talking about something and I remembered to put a link up with my affiliate code, then I made money. So I can't call it passive, but it wasn't like having deliverables and producing content and signing contracts or any of that. I will talk a little bit about that, but I do want to include a couple other things on here that don't fall into the other categories. So we have Instagram, Amazon storefront, affiliates, then I was offered something that's a little unusual. So if you've been following me, you've seen me talk about the Ever Hopeful Gardener's insect frass. And that was a situation where there is a company called Neoteric Brands that works with an insect farm in Louisiana to repurpose, like to use their insect frass waste in meaningful, good ways. They actually make dog treats. But I don't know if that comes from the insect poop. I don't know. But I did a lot of research, and they wanted to partner with me in packaging this leftover insect frass from an insect farm, which is insect poop, putting my name on the bag, and then I will promote it and drive the sales for it while they provide all the back end support. So they had the packet designed, the packet. Well, I sent them the graphics. They had the packages designed. They had the packages printed. They fill the bags with the poop. They ship it out. They created a website, a landing page for me to send people to. They provide the customer service. So they're providing all of that, and I am simply using it, talking about it, and promoting it. And we split the profits 50-50. I did test it out first and made sure it was something I believe in and use. That has earned me $192.72. We don't make a ton of money on it, and that's okay because I feel really good about it. Part of the proceeds go to a charity that they have picked. I got to pick a charity. I picked Regenerate America, which is part of the Kiss the Ground movement, and part of the proceeds of the bag when you buy them goes to Regenerate America. And basically, when it's all said and done, and there's like $6 of profit on like a 2-pack bag or something, and so they get $3 and I get $3. But it was interesting to go through this process with like partnering with someone to create a product with my name on it. And I did do my due diligence on them, and I did have to put in some of my own money so that they knew that they had a partner that was going to be, holding up their end of the deal. So that was another way that I earned money in 2022 that's a little bit unusual. Well, let's talk about paid promotions. I cannot speak very well on them. I have only ever done one. I did it in 2021. Back then, I was still using organic products in my garden, like for pests. So I was still using organic insecticidal soap in 2021. I no longer use anything, so I'll never do a promotion for something like that again. But in 2021, I was already using this company. And so when they reached out, I said yes. And let me share with you like what that looks like, okay? We're excited to let you know about this collaboration. They tell you a little bit about the brand. Please review the details below and apply if you are interested, okay? They have dates that things are due. Drafts are due on this date. Content live by this date. They expect one Instagram post, one Instagram story that's back when we had swipe up. So it'd be Instagram story with a link. Optional one Facebook post. Okay, so it's very clear. Not every paid promotion will be this clear. This was a good one in terms of like letting you know what is expected of you. All right, concept and details talks about like what they envision you using this product for. Selection criteria: in order to be considered, you have to be in the United States. They will review your draft just to make sure it's not insane. Compensation. Okay, you'll receive the products before the campaign, so you don't have to buy them on your own. You'll get a PayPal payment after it's done. Now here, the rate for this campaign is negotiable. This is before I had done any like looking into like how much you should charge for things. I had no idea. So I said, I'll do it for $100. Oh well, it was a learning experience. Okay. So that is what I feel like is a relatively good collaboration communication. Okay, they're very clear. They talk about the product. They tell you when they want things. They tell you what they expect of you. They tell you how they'll pay you and blah, blah, blah. And then you had to fill out this thing online with all your information. Okay, so that was a good experience. I wouldn't do that one again though. All right. Here's an example of a company reaching out to me about an upcoming campaign. Let me tell you this one thing. Okay, a lot of times when you are being reached out to for a brand paid promotion, it is not the company of the brand that is reaching out to you. They have hired, like they don't have time for that. They don't understand social media. They have hired another company to run this campaign, and they have told them, okay, we want 12 creators on Instagram to post about this between these dates for these like they just tell the company what they want, and then the company figures out the logistics, finds the people and runs that campaign. So when you are trying to correspond with them and negotiate or whatever, a lot of times they don't have the ability to negotiate because they don't work for the brand. They've just been told this is what to do, and so they'll say no and just move on to the next name on their list, and you have to be prepared for that. So here's a company that reached out to me. If you like, hey, we're planning an upcoming promotion at XYZ company. We love your content. If you think a collaboration is possible, could you give me pricing on the following? They wanted to know how much it would cost for a reel, a carousel post, a regular post, and a story. And then they give you an example. Here's what an example of the collaboration could be. In April, you post one post and a 3-frame story. Maybe you could do an unboxing and the first step of the project. The project is up to you. And in May, you post a carousel post and 3-frame story. The project is blooming and growing. In June, they want 1 reel and 3-frame story with the results of your project. Then they give you a link for more information, blah, blah, blah. So I click on the link and I find out this product is not organic. It's a potting mix, but it's not organic. So I said no. All right, here's another one. I was actually very interested in this one. It's about compostable plastic wrap and sandwich bags. And so they reached out, but it's another company reaching out on behalf of the brand. They tell you about the brand. They tell you about the products. We're planning campaigns around Earth Day, Summer Prep, World Ocean Day. Wanted to see if you'd be interested. Can you provide your rates on the following? It is really hard to figure out what to charge. You'll see so much stuff on the internet being like, you should charge this much for this many followers. Y'all, I don't know how to tell you how to figure out how much to charge. They wanted to know how much it was for a 3 to 5 frame story series with a link sticker. They wanted to know how much for a static post and how much for a reel. I wrote back, thanks for reaching out to me with this opportunity. My love for composting has my interest piqued. This is something I could be interested in testing out. I test everything before talking about it on my Instagram. Would you be able to send me these 2 items so I can test out how they compost in my home hot compost pile? If they work well, I'd be open to a paid collaboration and could supply you with my rates for the posting scenarios you mentioned. All right, I didn't hear back. Finally, they said, okay, we reached out to the brand. The brand said we could send you the products. So again, a company doing it on behalf of the brand. Then like months later, after I have tested it out, it takes a while for things to compost. I write back and the email is no longer valid because that person probably doesn't work at that marketing company anymore. And I have no way to get in touch with the brand. So I missed out on a paid promotion because I insisted on testing out the product first. That is just part of my strategy with this account, because this account has grown to the size that it is. I feel protective of it. Like 2.5 years and a lot of my time and energy has gone into this account. So I am very protective of it. If you choose to say yes to every paid promotion and affiliate that comes your way and you don't take the time to test things out, your audience will very quickly realize that you're on here just to sell stuff and maybe it's not quality stuff. So think about a time when you have purchased something or got something on the recommendation of someone, okay? And it turned out to be total crap, right? Would you ever trust them to recommend something again? Would you ever buy something they're talking about again? No, like just recently, someone talked about something on Instagram. I really like that that account and I purchased from that company and I had a very bad experience. And it kind of, yeah. So you should be protective of what you are either building or have built on Instagram. You should maybe sit down. I shouldn't be saying should. Okay. A good idea is to sit down and think about the companies that you already use, the companies that you love. Those are the companies that or types of companies that you would be interested in working with, and have that list ready so that you aren't tempted to say yes to things that don't really fit with your brand or don't feel like they align with your values. And then you could even reach out to those companies and say, look, I use your product I've used it for years. I love it. I talk about it all the time. People are always asking me about it. Would you be interested in a paid promotion? Here are my rates, blah, blah, blah. Or you could ask to be part of an affiliate program because maybe they don't publicize their affiliate program, but maybe they have one. That's a good idea to do. All right, here's one for coffee shoes. So it's a paid promotion for these eco shoes made out of upcycled coffee. And it looks like payment is $350. We paid 30 days after the campaign, and you'll also receive a free pair of the boots, the coffee boots, okay? And then they've got requirements for posting tasks. They want 1 reel, 3 stories. You have to submit the content for approval. So that's up to you. Like if you disagree with having to submit the content for approval, that's up to you, but you have to be able to negotiate that. You have to say, I don't feel comfortable with this. I said no to this. Just it didn't feel like it was going to be for me. But it could be totally awesome. All right, here's another one. They wanted to offer me Blue Nectar health products. They wanted me to talk about them, and they were going to pay me $25. I said no to that one. All right. So I don't know how to value your time and your content. I don't know how to tell you how to do that, but like I feel like you'll know. Like $25? No thanks. Not going to do that. All right, let's look at something else. I have been asked to sign non-disclosure agreements just to find out what a project is about and the company involved. That was interesting to me. It made me a little nervous at first. Let's look at a non-disclosure agreement. All right, so, no, that's not what I want. NDA. Okay. Basically, it says you agree that the confidential information discussed you're not going to talk about the project or the company, even with family members, friends, employees of the company other than the ones that you are working with. I can't make copies or show any of the scripts, concept boards, storyboards, or other materials. Okay. And that any violations of this agreement could jeopardize my opportunity for future work with the company. So basically I am signing, it asked for my signature, my printed name, my address, my phone number, the date, and my email address. Once I filled that out, then I was able to find out what the project was and what the company, the brand was. Now, here is an example of I received a non-disclosure agreement and I didn't like it. So what it said was we may publish, edit, and display the images and sounds. So we were going to do a Zoom call to discuss the project, and they were saying that they could take that Zoom call and any images and the sound and the video from it and do whatever they wanted with it. And I was like, I don't know what the brand is yet. I don't know what the project is. I don't want that out there. So I wrote back, I'm not comfortable signing this NDA form as is. It is different from other NDA forms I have signed for other companies. Instead of just the agreement not to disclose the client, this one's asking for my permission to use my video and audio both internally and publicly. I'm not comfortable with that. If you're able to amend the NDA then I can sign it in good faith. I fully expected them to be like, F off. But they wrote back, that is totally fair, and I understand. I'm working with my team to amend it and get back to you later today with an updated form. Okay, so you just have to do what feels right for you and feels comfortable for you. I wish someone had told me when I first started that, like, you should hold on to the power. You shouldn't just give everything away. You shouldn't say yes to everything. You are going to get turned down. You are going to have people ghost you, but you will have other people that then listen to you and work with you, and that's who you're going to feel good about working with for years to come. So neither of those two projects, those were two NDAs I was asked to sign. I did sign. I found out about the projects and the brands. They were both cool, but neither one ended up coming to fruition, either because the brand decided not to put money in that direction, or they just decided to change the project entirely to go another way. But those were going to produce content for a brand. So the brand wasn't asking me to do anything on my Instagram, like to show their product. I would be filming stuff, and then it would belong to them. And there would be a contract for how long they would be allowed to use that media. I wasn't going to give them in perpetuity. It was going to be a set amount of money. You get it for a year. At the end of that year, we then have to come back together and discuss, if you want to keep using it, how much you're going to pay me. But it didn't end up happening. But it was an interesting learning process, right? Okay. I think that I don't see any questions in the question bubble. I have not been able to pay attention to comments as I've been talking. If you have a burning question that you want answered, I'll do my best if you put it in the question bubble. Thank you, Donna, for the badge that just popped up right there. If you have a question, put it in the question bubble. That is the easiest way. I don't think I'll be able to scroll back and see everybody's questions. Let me look and see if I talked about everything. I mean, to summarize, there is good money to be made. I've heard from other people that, they make thousands of dollars on paid promotions. That just hasn't come to fruition for me. I don't own any type of other camera equipment other than my iPhone. I don't know if that makes a difference, the quality of my content, the quality of my photos. I am working to get to 10,000 followers on TikTok just to see what the Creator Fund is about, but I don't have high hopes for that. Right now, my strategy is just to whatever I'm posting on Instagram, I also post it on TikTok. So I feel like that's like minimal effort. I'm not ready to put a bunch of effort over there. And I am working towards YouTube. There's a lot of editing and time that goes into making videos for YouTube. So it would be interesting to know like how much money you can make on YouTube. Someone did let me know there's a company called something with like a farm with grass. I can't remember the name. And they do talk about how much money they make on YouTube. They said something like they posted one video in January of 2021 and made $2,000 off of that video. I mean, that sounds awesome. All right, it's a really good question. Do you feel like monetizing has been worth your time? I'm not even sure how to answer that. I keep thinking I'm going to find a way for it to be less time consuming, but it takes a lot of time. But $6,000 is nothing to sneeze at. Like my family can use $6,000 between orthodontia and between braces for my daughter and orthotics and all the things, and how much money I like to spend on the garden. $6,000 does feel like it was worth my time because a lot of what I was doing was stuff I was already talking about. The YouTube, unless that's really good money, it is not feeling like my time is worth it. just because the editing, I don't like editing videos. And when I look at everybody else's YouTube, I mean, they've got like cool graphics sliding across the screen, and they've got noise, music coming in and out, and they've got like great transitions. And I'm sitting here going, what's everybody editing their videos in? Are we using iMovie? I don't know what I'm doing, so it's not easy. So I'm not sure if that's going to be worth it. I guess we'll see if I ever meet the criteria. The amount, what was the criteria? It's 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, because apparently not all the hours that people watch your videos count towards the 4,000. They have something called YouTube Shorts, which are kind of like Reels. Those don't count. So I think I have 25 watch hours that count towards the 4,000. So I have a long, long, long way to go. Thank you, TK Bunch, for buying a badge. All right, guys, this is going to be the last call for questions. If you have a question, put it in the question bubble. I did record this with a second camera, and I'm going to attempt to edit it and put it up on YouTube, and then hopefully like put out like at this time I discuss this, at this time I discuss this dollar amount, so that it makes it easier to find some of the information without having to watch this whole live. So some YouTube content to try and get my 1,000 subscribers and my 4,000 watch hours will be coming if I, once I edit it. But other than that, just to recap, in 2022, I made $6,469 utilizing the bonuses on Instagram, Amazon storefront, affiliate programs, and partnering with a company to produce a product and sell the insect frass plant food. Oh, there is one other on here. Wait, where does that go? Okay. When I was working with those companies with the NDAs, one of those consulting companies that was putting a project together for a brand paid me for my time. So we did Zoom calls to talk about the brand, the project, and they wanted to ask me questions. It was obviously a gardening project, and they weren't gardeners, and they had questions to be able to develop this project for the brand. They paid me money just to be on the Zoom calls with them. And so I got paid $436 just to do like 3 one-hour Zoom calls where they could ask me questions and then tell me about the project. So that was cool, but I mean, that won't happen again. Like, that's not something I can count on every year. I feel like the only thing I can count on is the Amazon storefront and the affiliate programs, because the Instagram bonuses, they could go away anytime. I mean, they could just discontinue those tomorrow. And that would be bad, because I made $4,000 with the Instagram bonuses last year. Yeah. All right, there are no more questions. We're going to end it there. You guys are welcome to DM me any questions you have. I am an open book. I will answer anything like account monetization, gardening related that you want to ask. No question is too stupid. I remember when I first started this account and I saw the larger accounts, and I kept thinking, oh my God, like, you have to be making money. Like, do you pay someone to answer all your direct messages? Like, who's taking your pictures? How are you doing that? I had so many questions. I just didn't understand how it worked, but I was too embarrassed to ask. But ask me, like, I'll answer. Not that I have all the answers.